everybody. Welcome to Parenting Special Needs, and this is our Self-Care Wednesday episode. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next segment. Hey, everybody. Hope your Wednesday is going great. We have already taken the kids to speech this morning. I had to go to the bank this morning, and then we went to the local skate park, and I didn't realize how much the skate park is geared to OT and PT until I actually walked it. And so we spent a good, 15 minutes there trying to do that. And they seemed to like it. I've been busy this morning. I have made our Kool-Aid before we went to speech, and that was kind of eventful. The kids couldn't choose which one they wanted, so Mommy picked. This week I finished Midwife Murders. I actually thought it was going to be different than it was when I first picked it up, but it was really interesting. It was a page turner. I was really happy that I had the actual book, the Kindle, and the audio version, just so that there was no reason why I couldn't read it. I had the actual copy in case my devices were dead, and then I had the audio version in case I couldn't actually read it, and then I had on the Kindle so that when everybody was asleep, I could read it that way. So, like I said, it was a good one. I'll keep you on your toes. I'm getting ready to start reading again What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, just so I can finish that one. We have a new family member. Silas went to speech this week and found Turbo the snail. We found out he is a brown garden snail, and so that is our summer project. Excuse me for just a moment, and let me turn that light back on. Sorry. I got ready to stream. I was going to stream live, but I'm missing one of my cameras, so I apologize for us not being live. I am working on Steven's sock, and as you can see, I haven't gotten very far. This is what we were on the last podcast, and this is where I am now. Just haven't had a whole lot to do. Y'all saw Sunday I worked on Silas's sock. I need to close the toe on that one, and that's, off the needles. And that was the last time I actually crafted this week. I haven't picked up my knitting until today, and I haven't had a chance to work on his blanket at all. I'm hoping Sunday I can go live with self-care. I would like to do a live session with y'all on Sundays and Wednesdays. So if y'all can, get out your crafting. I don't care what it is. Even if it's a book you want to read, do that. Get on here. We're on here for 30 minutes each session, and it's just give us mamas and daddies time to do whatever we want for 30 minutes just to unwind. And we need to recharge our batteries as well. Because I'm reading all the time, I'm listening to books all the time, it's kind of like second nature to me. I didn't realize how far behind I am on my reading goal with Goodreads until I updated Midwife Murders, and it said I'm 7 books behind. I'm like, okay, it won't last. I just found out today that we already knew South probably wasn't going back to public school. Steve and I have already been talking about it. Um, a lot of things changed this year. They decided that mental health days does not count as excused absence anymore. And I'm sorry, we all need a personal day here or there. Um, you're not going to give it to him. He doesn't need to be here. We were hoping that he was going to be in ABA, just so that he could get some of the extra therapy he needs, and realize that we just don't have the means to do it at this time. So we are not going that route. And I'm going to start looking up videos, so you'll be seeing those videos of us doing that in the next couple of weeks once I kind of see what we're doing, kind of get the gist of it, and doing it that way. So you'll be seeing a lot more unschooling videos and then ABA therapy videos as well. What else has happened since Sunday? I think that's pretty much it. I would like to finish Treasured in Turtle Bay. I think I've got like 10 more chapters in that book. That was a Kindle Unlimited book. For you who don't know what Kindle Unlimited is, it's like the library, but you pay to get the books. You get 20 books a month for $10. You don't have to, you're renting them pretty much. Kind of like how Netflix was at the beginning, where you would get your movies and then return them. Kind of like that. But they're downloaded onto your Kindle devices, whether it's a Kindle Paperwhite, Kindle Fire, or even your Kindle app on your iPhone or Android device. I like that because there's a lot of books that I can get on Kindle Unlimited that I can't get from the library. Plus, I get them until I finish them. They're not taken off on me. I think if they expire, they lose a license, you lose it. But I haven't had that happen yet, knock on wood. But that was one of my, Treasure in Turtle Bay is one of my Kindle Unlimited books. And I actually have a slot on my Goodreads so that Stephen knows kind of where I'm getting my books and knowing what, if we're spending the money wisely on that kind of things. I'll let him know, hey, I listened to this on Audible. If I got from the library, that kind of thing. It kind of lets me know also, do I need to keep those apps or do I need to get rid of them type deal. So that is where I get a lot of my books. I also get my books from bookpub.com, and you can get free books that way. They have Google Books, Apple Books, Nook Books, and Kindle books as well. I think they also have Kobo, and I really don't know what that is. So if you know what that is, please let me know. But I get my books from there as well. I do that about once every quarter. I'll go and see what books they have, if they interest me, and get them. Stealing last because I've got over 2,000 books that I own, and most of them came from BookBub. So, and I go, look, they don't take up space. I got 2,000 books, and they're not anywhere to be stored, and I have them at any point, which is nice. And then they're also in collections, so like if they're a series, they're all bundled up together. So I know, hey, and then they're even numbered when you get them. So if there's 3 books, they'll tell you what numbers you have. If you've got the whole series, which books you're missing. So it's something I like about digital books. So I'll be looking up that. I know the next nonfiction book that I'm doing after What to Say When You Talk to Yourself is How to Master the Art of Selling, and that's a 14-hour audio book, I think, 14, 16 hours. So I will be doing that one pretty much the whole week. Um, so there's that. Um, so yeah, once I finish Steven's socks, I am probably going to put my knitting to the side. And it's just because I've got other yarn, but it's not sock yarn, and I can't find it locally, so I need to find where I can get it online, and decide if I'm going to do the same socks I'm doing for Steven, or if I'm going to change the yarn type. So, excuse me. I hope you are enjoying all of our new videos. We are trying to cut back how long our bi-weekly episodes are. We've started noticing that a lot of people are not watching them. They like the shorter ones. So we're trying to get to where we can accommodate everybody. We are doing a financial news segment every Friday, self-care Sundays and Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays is going to be unschooling therapy, what we're kind of doing in between. I know this week we're going to the library for a function there. Then that's what we're doing the following week also. I got to look and see if we're going to go to Frankenbike or not. And then I know Father's Day weekend we are going to a car show. So that'll be either on a Tuesday or Thursday. It'll come out, and then therapy and everything else will be the other day. So we're trying to let y'all see more of what's going on with unschooling therapy and even work, just so that y'all kind of get to see the real us, and it's not just the bi-weekly stuff or special functions. So we're trying to get it where we're at least doing 4 to 6 videos a week, just so that, like I said, we can try to focus on the ones that like certain things. So if y'all want to see something, let us know. We will do our best to do it. If you want us to cut back on certain videos, let us know. We don't mind doing this. We just want to make sure that y'all are getting what y'all want out of it. We are still looking for questions for the local police department and fire department for your questions. If you have any, I'm trying to submit those no later than June 30th to them so that we can hopefully have an interview by August 31st. That's what our hopes are. And that is something that we are doing. It is not a function that is happening. That's something that we are going to them for, to make sure that the special needs community has their questions asked and answered to help benefit our community. So there's that. I'm hoping Sunday, if it doesn't rain. I mean, that's one reason we're inside today is because it's starting to look like it's going to rain. So we're inside. If it doesn't rain Sunday, even if it rains, I'm trying to see if working on Silas's blanket. I am going to miss the live the last Sunday, I think it is. I'll make sure and tell y'all because Kaylee has her MRI coming up, and I'm going to just work on my self-care during that time. I probably won't record that just because of the sensitivity where we're going to be at, so that might be canceled. Steve and I are still on the fence about that, but I wanted to give y'all a heads up what's going on ahead of time. The live videos will be on twitch.tv if you want to enjoy those live, and then once they are recorded and I had a chance to edit them so that they are our format, they will be going up on YouTube, so you can see that on there. What else? I want to go live on YouTube, but the program I'm using is already set up for Twitch, so we're just going to keep doing Twitch on that front. So I'm going to say this, like I try to say in all of our videos, please like and subscribe to this video. And if you want to know when our next video is coming up, please hit that notification bell so that you are notified that it is up and ready to watch. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk to y'all about on that. On our bi-weekly podcast episodes, what do you want to call them, they're going to start having what Stephen is reading, his self-care, actual updates on what the kids are doing in therapy, if they had any homework those 2 weeks on therapy, and what we are watching. So there's that. Unless I'm watching something that Stephen's not watching, it'll be there. I might talk about what I'm watching on our self-care episodes, if I'm watching something separate. But that's what we're planning on those episodes from now on. It's just an update on what the kids have been doing therapy-wise. The Tuesdays and Thursdays, when you see those videos, it's what they're doing during the other time that the other one's doing therapy. You might see pictures of them in therapy, but it's not going to be exactly what they are doing and all that. That'll be in the bi-weekly episodes. So, we're trying to get the bi-weekly to be about max 45 minutes. We're really hoping to get it down to 30, but we just never know. We might watch a bunch of movies one week or watch a bunch of shows, binge watch shows, so just gives us a chance. 911 has done their season finale, so we won't be updating on that one until... Okay, so for y'all that don't know this, fall shows might not be coming out in the fall. They might be coming out sometime in 2024 because of the writer's strike. So, as you can see, here's Kaylee. She's saying hi to everybody. My kids are always with me. Just how we are here. So, Chicago's are almost having the finales. HBO just became Max, so I want to see kind of what new things they have on that front. I'm also, the bi-weekly, I'm going to start including what the kids have been watching because they've been watching some series and some new movies. I watched like that much of it. I have other things I'm working on. I'm always looking up new techniques on how to knit, crochet, what everybody's doing. I'm watching the news on YouTube, some of the stuff that they have, and if I want more information on it, go look for it. I want y'all's view on this. How do you know who to vote for in any election? So, like for me, what I do is I do research on every single opponent, I guess you can call it, and see who is going after what I think is right. And do it that way. I got to see a senator on The View, and I know that I want to do more research on him, just to kind of make sure that it's not just, hey, here's a blip, and he's not really for what I believe in and stand for. So, I've been hearing stuff about some other candidates, and I went look at them. I already know Democrats are not willing to look elsewhere besides Biden, and I don't know how many people actually are happy about that. I know there's a lot of actors who have come out and stated how they feel on it. So there's that. I'm not trying to make this a political channel. I just want where this is an educational channel and kind of want y'all's feedback on that. So please respect what everybody has to say. They do have freedom of speech, and we're not going to take that away from them. That's one reason I'm not mentioning names on who I want to do more research on and all that, because I don't want to hear the naysayers. I don't want the comments to get extremely rude. But like I said, everybody has that freedom of speech, and we need to let everybody have it. So I just want y'all's point of view on how y'all know who to vote for. Or do you just go, you know what, I don't feel like my voice is heard, I don't vote, period. We know. I mean, Steven feels that way. He feels like even if I voted, my vote's not going to matter. Why bother taking the time? Go sit in line, get the ballot, scribble on it, and put it in the machine when it's not going to matter. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that believe that. There's a lot of people that have religious beliefs, and that's why they don't vote. So, yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow's episode's coming out is the kids unschooling last week, learning about worms, digging up worms, pictures of them playing during speech therapy, and Steven at work, because we actually went to work with him, and y'all can kind of see what a T-shirt printing process is, not the whole process, but with them being on the printing press. So that'll be on there tomorrow. Friday, you'll have to see what it is. I want to make sure y'all watch it. It is very educational, and it actually pertains to your everyday life. So please check it out Friday. Monday, I'm hoping I will have time to edit so that it'll be our bi-weekly episode with the updates. And then Tuesday will probably be the library outing. Wednesday will be us here. And then Thursday will be therapy again. Friday will be financial news. And then Sunday will be self-care. So there's that. If we do a self-care and I don't have the bi-weekly podcast, I probably won't have a video up on Monday just because of how everything's situated. It just depends on how fast I can get everything updated because I want to get the recording for the live up. So those will be up as soon as possible. Wednesday's episode will be either up on Wednesday or Thursdays, and then Sunday will be up either Sunday or Monday. So there's that. I know I need to, like I said, finish Silas's toe on his sock, close it up, and then I'll be off the needles. So y'all see that on Sunday's podcast or live video, showing y'all that it's finally off the needles and where I am on the next sock. Steven's sock still has a ways to go before I even get to the heel. I just haven't been really feeling good. Yesterday I was really having a hard time breathing due to my asthma, and I didn't get a whole lot done. I did get to take care of the kids, and they are my priority, so that is one reason why I do not sell my product is because I just can't keep up with the demand. I never know when stuff's going to happen with them. Stuff happens with us. So, I would like to eventually, and I have some cross stitch here, do some cross stitch on live stream, just so y'all can see something else besides me knitting. We're hoping that I'll have my webcam up and ready Sunday so that y'all can actually see it live. We are going to have it where you can see my hands and see me. So there's that. I don't know if I'm going to do any tutorial videos just yet. I know I would like to. It just depends on what is going on. And so if you want a tutorial video, please let me know, and I will see about what I can do, especially if you want to learn how to cast on a sock. Let me know, because I'm getting ready to cast on Silas the sock. Excuse me. And so I can do that video. I also have to still cast on Steven's second sock and get that done. It's just one of the things that's going on. I know if I figure out how to cross stitch, then I pretty much know how to embroider. So I'm one step closer to quilting by hand. You're going to hear about this Sunday's episode, but we're watching a show, and we're actually learning how they're making a bunch of things. So we learned how they make baseballs, which is kind of interesting. And you'll know more about that on Sunday. So pretty much being on here, because it wasn't very much before then, this is how much we got done in this length of time and being on. So, I mean, it's not it's not a lot of progress, but it's progress in itself. I think Steven said that he wants at least 10 inches, or it's 10 inches to his, where he wanted to start to his heel, and then we got to do the heel turn, and then the foot, and I can even do a tutorial on how to do the heel, how to do all of that, if that's something you're interested in. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.